Hey guys, welcome back to another super fresh video. I'm Plant Eats and this is the Plant Eats YouTube channel, and I'm so happy you decided to click on this little video. Hey, if this is your first video to my channel, then check out this video. Obviously, don't click it off, listen to what I have to say. And if you like what you hear, then definitely consider subscribing. Press the subscribe button along with that little bell icon next to it. And if you're a regular visitor to this channel and you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Press that subscribe button. It's red and it's got a bell next to it. Press the bell icon for all notifications of my uploads to this platform. Anyway, today's video is all about illness. It is the fall, or almost the fall, and so many people are gonna come down with colds. I'm a teacher, I'm around kids all the time. They're sick, and I wanna not be near them, but I have no choice. And I don't wanna get sick, and I'm sure you don't either. So, some of you might think I'm gonna say a certain thing here and decide to click off the video because you've already decided, yeah, I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say he went vegan and he never gets sick after he went vegan, blah, blah, blah. That's not what I have to say. What you might find in this video helpful for you. So it's my experience. You may find that this actually helps you, or maybe you noticed it as well. Listen to what I have to say. Don't click this video off, please. Okay, so about 6 years ago, as I've just self-disclosed, I went vegan, and I think it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my entire life for a million reasons, but that's not the purpose of this video. Then I made another change in my diet, and that resulted in a dramatic decrease in the incidence of my getting flus and colds, and the severity, everything dropped, and that is obviously a good thing. I did notice a decrease. I will back up here and say I did notice a decrease when I went vegan. That was a pleasant surprise. I was very happy about that, but it wasn't even close to what I noticed when I started doing this other thing. And that other thing, and some of you might already know because I mentioned in other videos, is I changed sort of the timing of of when I eat. So instead of having 3 square meals a day, or 4 square meals a day, or 3 square meals and a bunch of snacks, I changed my diet. I got rid of eating breakfast. I stopped eating breakfast. And I started doing something called intermittent fasting. I am not telling you to do this. Please don't think that the message of this video is to try to convert people into eating an intermittent fasting diet plan. I'm not promoting it. I'm not suggesting you do it. I'm not a medical doctor. I cannot promote something like this. All I can tell you about is my own personal experiences, which is what I'm doing in this video. So I started intermittent fasting, and after about 6 months, I realized I had not got sick, which was very strange because I'm around kids all the time, and I used to previously always be getting sick around them. And then I suddenly noticed that I wasn't getting sick, and if I did, it was maybe a day and a half and I felt better, or it felt like a bad cold was coming on. You know what that's like. You're like, oh my God, I know those feelings. I felt them before. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be in bed in 3 days. For 5 days, and it just wasn't happening. And I want to be careful because I try not to tell too many people this, because I like to use, you know, if you don't want to go to a party or you're invited somewhere and you don't want to go, what do you say? I'm sick. So I'm really hoping certain people aren't going to watch this video, because I have used that as a little bit of an excuse in the past when I really wasn't sick. So anyway, it was a white lie, right? Anyway, so you might say, well, what is intermittent fasting? Well, for me, what it is, you can watch other videos about it, but for me, what it is that you don't have your first meal until usually sometime around noontime or 1 o'clock, or sometimes, honestly, I go as late as 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And I don't mind that. Some people really find it uncomfortable, feel hungry. I don't. In fact, after you've been fasting for a while, you don't even feel hungry. Your body adjusts very quickly. And I just tried it out. I just wanted to see how it would go for a short period of time. I honestly didn't think I could sustain it. And I took to it like fish to water, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm not like religious about it. That is, if people want to go out for brunch, I go to brunch. If I feel like having breakfast one morning, I have breakfast. I don't say I do it for 5 days of the week or 2 days of the week, or each week is different, and each week I do it in a different pattern. But honestly, I would have to say that overall, I probably intermittent fast maybe on average 6 times a week. And like I said, I love it, and it's serving me. And I hardly ever get sick, and I'm used to it. I don't feel like I'm deprived in any way. And I don't know if you guys have been trying this or not. I don't know what the reasoning is behind it. I've heard some people suggest that when you do intermittent fast, it will boost your immune function. It'll maybe regenerate your cells or something. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not scientific. So I've heard some things, but I'm certainly not going to make a fool of myself and try to pretend I can explain it in some scientific fashion. Maybe you know what it is. I've heard of this term called autophagy or whatever, I don't know, some strange word, and that could be the reason. I don't know. I don't even care what the scientific reason is. All I know is that I hardly ever get sick and I love it. And if you've had this experience, leave a comment down below in the comment section. If you have a scientific explanation for it, put that down there too. Or maybe you just think I'm full of it and this is a ridiculous thing to do, and I want to hear that from you too, if that's how you feel. Again, I'm not promoting it, and obviously if you have an eating disorder or you're prone to issues with eating, you should never do something like this. If you're on medication, if you are very young or you're older, then obviously taking on anything new in your diet should be gone through. You should consult with your doctor about that. And I think that's really all I wanted to say today. I also want to say, since you're still watching this video, that some of you left some really kind words. In my past video, I was telling you guys I was feeling a little bit down and out, and you guys had such nice things to say in the comments, and I just really want to say from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate that. Some of you guys had some really good suggestions, which I've actually tried and will try, and so I do listen to you guys. You guys are a wealth of knowledge. Someone, Avocado, you guys know who Avocado is, recently said that he was told by someone that you should always remember that the viewers to your channel are smarter than you. And I know you guys are so much smarter than me, so I learned from you guys. So if you ever wonder, should I post this down below in the comment section, then put it down below. I really appreciate it, and I bet you many other people do too. All right, guys, if you haven't yet started following me on Instagram and Twitter, the links are down below in the description box. Start following me today on Instagram. And like I said previously, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe today, and I look forward to seeing you all right back here in a few days' time.